I know y'all probably read the title and it's like, how is this even possible? How will he be able to help me do this? Have y'all ever had a friend, a parent, a cousin, anybody in your life that life just seems to move effortlessly for this person? And it don't seem like this person is doing like anything outlandish or special. It just seems like life is just easier for them, or life just seems better for them. Well, you're in luck. I'm about to explain how life can move like that for you too. So the word of the day is going to be authenticity. In this world, this universe wants you to have abundance of whatever you want. It wants to give it to you. But we hold ourselves back with all of the constructs we made up in our reality that control us and give us these limiting beliefs and all of that. But once your authentic self, and you stop hiding behind the mask, life seems to move effortlessly. It puts you in that flow state that you hear a lot of people talking about. You know, like you don't have to worry about faking it for anybody or acting a certain way in front of certain people. You just yourself. And while you're doing that, things begin to flow your way. As humans, we like to feel safe. We like to feel safe and liked. So what that end up doing is it have us doing things that out of the norm or things that we wouldn't usually do, which is being unauthentic. Why I said that, we literally embodying a frequency that's not even ours. And to be able to manifest, you have to embody the frequency of what you're trying to obtain or what you're trying to get. So for example, if you want to be like very successful or a millionaire or something like that, you got to understand that millionaires and people of high status don't suck up to people. As they're being their true authentic self, they don't fall to their knees or try to be liked by others and things like that. So they was always vibrating at this high frequency, which got them to the point that they was at. And the reason I brought that up was because in order for you to like manifest your desired reality, you got to understand that you have to actually embody that frequency and stay in it. So now let's go back to the people that's always getting everything they want and people that's just successful. Most people that life just flow for or they're very successful, they maintain the same frequency for a extended period of time, and that became them. And they were just being their authentic selves. That's literally it. And the things they wanted flowed to them. So they are maintaining the same frequency that they've been at for the longest, over and over and over. And that frequency that they at is bringing them what they want. But the thing about it is, when people that's been at a kind of unauthentic state their whole life, and they begin to try to manifest things into their life, they're not at the same authentic frequency that the people that's been at their whole entire lives, they not at the same frequency. So what happened is they have to enter that frequency. And for your reality to actually change, you have to maintain that frequency, right? But people don't end up maintaining that frequency. People end up letting things throw them off, getting distorted, getting off track, and they end up losing the frequency and having to get back on it over and over and over. But they don't realize just maintaining the frequency is going to bring that manifestation 100 times faster. Essentially, they end up thinking that manifestation does not work and it's just bull, or I don't know. Well, you know, y'all know what they be saying. The thing is, you have to maintain that frequency. That's the main thing. You have to maintain that new frequency. Push out the old guy. Let the new one come in. But the thing about it is, when you begin to actually start embodying and taking on that frequency, the new frequency, the old one tries to stay. So the old one will try to stay. And this is why people get tempted a lot. So, for example, say you be like, all right, I'm trying to change my life around, bro. I'm about to start eating, or I'm about to start doing all that. But, you know what I mean? Then your mama, she cook your favorite dish. This is your frequency testing you, bro. This is that old frequency testing you, bro. it's testing you. And that mud like, all right, you come back to us or you gonna stay with this new frequency. And you have the choice. You have the decision to make. So I will always try to bring you back as soon as you leave, because it's like, it's kind of like you can kind of think of it as the old version of you. That old version don't want to leave, bro. It's been with you your whole life, so it doesn't want to leave. So it take a lot up here to actually be able to change that frequency and live in a whole type of different state. But it's worth it because it gets you to those manifestations even faster. It's been like one of the hidden keys that nobody really talks about. Nobody really talks about how authenticity makes your life 100 times better, because you content with yourself and you love yourself. You just your true authentic self, bro. Think about like Kevin Gates, or who else be just being their authentic self. Charleston White. And another thing with being your authentic self is you gonna have people that really mess with you, like really, really, really mess with you. You ain't gonna have the fake friends because you put up this fake mask your whole life, and that's who they think you are, and this who you think they is. Like, it's none of that fake stuff, bro, because you are your authentic self. And if some stuff that's going on weird, you go leave it. Like, you're not gonna be fake. So if you have any kind of fake friends and you start being your authentic self, someone might not mess with you no more because you're different to them, because you've been putting on this mask for so long. But I mean, it's worth it, bro. It's worth it. You will find even better people to come into your life and more authentic people to come into your life, because that's the frequency that you hold in. You know? Stop answering that phone when you don't want to talk for real. Stop doing stuff for other people to look at you a certain way. Like, literally, just be you, bro. This is probably one of the most simple but difficult things for people to do. So once you start embodying that authentic frequency and your life start going up, I don't even want to thank you. I don't even want to thank you. I'm just glad y'all made it to this point. But nah, appreciate y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one, man.